For the first time ever, we have an American Pope. Oh, listen to the bells chime and the cheers from the crowd, alerting the world that there is a new leader for the Catholic Church. Tens of thousands filled St. Peter's Square in Vatican City today. Some donned American flags with the news that Robert Prevost would be the first ever American Pope. We have live team coverage tonight with a breakdown on the new Pope and local reaction. Let's start with Sydney Moore, who's live in Greensboro. Hey, Sydney.
Yeah, eyes were glued to TVs when we learned who the next pope would be. I'm here at St. Pius in Greensboro, and the excitement started around lunchtime, just like the rest of the world. We all got a surprise when white smoke billowed from the Sistine Chapel. The Conclave picked a pope on the fourth round of voting, much faster than anyone anticipated. We learned a little later that Chicago native Robert Prevost was picked to lead the Catholic Church. He'll go by the name Pope Leo XIV. Pope picks their name after a saint whose teachings inspired them. And earlier I had the opportunity to speak with Father Christian Cook here at St. Pius, and he told me, just like many folks around the world, his church is still continuing to learn and research who Prevost is.
Hears that he is a very moderate, going to be a very moderate pope, but at the end of the day, the Catholic faith remains. A pope, no matter who he is and what his views are, can't change the basic tenets of the Catholic faith. And so we know here at St. Pius X and at all Catholic churches in the world, the faith is going to remain the same no matter who the pope is.
So we've heard from Catholics around the state as well as Catholics here in the Triad, and we want to continue doing so. So let's go over to WFMY News 2's Nixon Norman. Nixon, you spoke with leaders there in Kernersville.
That's right, just like the students here at Bishop McGuinness High School, who are shocked and excited by Pope Leo XIV being named the first American Pope. So is the school's chaplain, Father Christopher Brock. He says after this historic election, he has high hopes for this new era. Father Brock says it's been a joy to watch some of the students experience this moment in history, many of them experiencing naming of a pope for the first time in their lives. He says this decision proves the Catholic Church is a universal church, a church for everyone.
At least just an initial thought I had about it is that I think it bears witness to the Catholic Church as the universal church, that it's not the church of just, one group, one nation, one people, but it's a universal church for everyone. And so, the Pope can come from anywhere, even from the United States.
Now beyond that, Father Brock believes Pope Leo XIV is right for the job when it comes to pulling the Catholic community together and strengthening the American Catholic Church.
I've been asked that question a number of different times over the past couple of weeks, and what I've always said, and I still say, is I want a pope who follows after the example of Jesus Christ. And Jesus was a man who welcomed those who came to him, who gave pardon to sinners. Jesus was also a man who spoke the truth and spoke it clearly to a world that needed to hear it.
During our time here, we also spoke with several students who tell me they were in PE class, math class, when this historic announcement was made, likely a moment they will never forget. Live in Kernersville, Nixon Norman, WFMY News 2.